talk about some of their music because they understood. Obviously, we know their songs, right? We know like the music, the vibrational part was great, and that's what really got people in a state to listen to what they were saying. But if you listen to their lyrics, this is the song "Fantasy," which I'm sure you know. And to me, there's always been these references to manifesting. Like, first of all, you guys remember the album? I'm gonna pull up the album cover for this one. I got to. I gotta pull up the album cover for this one because this is just telling you what the brothers is on, man.
By the way, I thank everyone for coming to our channel, coming to listen to us and supporting us. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, especially this is the cover I wanted to drop out. So this is the cover to their album, right?
Okay, so here we go. So
Okay.
this is okay. So
Yeah.
this
Uh-huh.
is where Abu Simbel. This
Okay.
is the temple of Ursula Ra the third.
Okay. Okay.
See, this
Mm-hmm.
is what this is all about. This it's clear as day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But see, that symbol is very important. But as we can see, the Nasubitis is there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But when I first saw it, okay, this is years ago. Okay, I'm talking when I was what in my early teens.
Yeah.
I had no idea where that
Right.
came from.
Right.
Right? They were
Yeah.
ahead of their time.
They were so far
Right?
ahead of their time.
Right? They were so far ahead of their time.
Yeah.
They understood how
Yeah.
powerful this was.
Right.
And this is exactly what it's talking about. It's
Right.
talking about this very tip that's there right now to this very day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
This is what they're talking about. Earth,
Yeah.
wind, and fire is the elements of the nature.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So who are we talking about? We got Earth, Geb, Wind, Tefnut, and
Yeah.
Fire is Ra.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I had never equated that. Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
See? This is
Yeah.
how powerful this is. This is
Yeah.
the nature,
Right.
right?
Right.
And right, it's clearly personified. And what I
Yeah.
love about it is, right, I'm able to actually interpret and understand it,
Right. Right.
right? And they were speaking. So what I love about Earth, Wind, and Fire is they left a legacy for us to continue their works, right?
Right.
That's what we are here to do.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We are here to complete their incomplete works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to carry this on. So this is right, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
I would love to have this as a poster on my wall.
Yeah, no, this is dope right here. I really like this.
Yeah.
I just remember listening to the songs and kind of catching glimpses and saying, "Wait a minute, are they really talking about what I'm thinking they're talking about?" And then you go see their album cover, and they were sharing this information like 40 years ago, right?
And people never right, and it completely went over our head.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay,
Yeah.
right? But they were
Yeah.
clearly powerful, right?
Yeah.
And you can see, right? I would like to even know what this. A lot of people say this is the pyramid, but we don't use that term. That's the Mirakut right there. So the Mirakut is there, and like I said, I like to know if we're talking about the Mirakut is Fufu. I would like to know which one of those that they're talking about, of course. But definitely, where this is, and where this is right now, in Egypt or Kemet,
Yeah.
they call it Egypt.
Yeah.
We know who that is and where that is.
Right. Right.
Okay, one of the most decorated places that everybody goes to and visit and take pictures of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to just put that out there.
Yeah, no, it's a great image, and the song itself is all about manifesting and about long life, about renewal of life, right? All the things that we were talking about, the concepts that as long as energy exists, you exist. That's what they're talking about in this transfer. And then of course, my man asking the timely question about the brain and the mind being two separate things, right? The mind itself being that energy, that consciousness, the brain again just being a physical organ, a great organ, right? A very highly skilled organ that processes all this data, but ultimately it's your consciousness that is like the driving force. The thing with this, just like Earth, Wind, and Fire was showing us. Now, what Earth, Wind, and Fire did, which is something that is probably more prevalent in music during that era, was using that power, that command they had of rhythm or vibration, right? Where you're receptive to this, right? You're able to sit there. Like back in the day, like you talked to the old heads and they talked about concepts of like just people vibing together. Like they really meant that. That was really what they were on, is one being at like a vibrational level, and there's a level of understanding that comes with that. Then they talk to you about like manifesting, about talking about your history, talking about your culture while you're in that state. So it's very powerful, the control, that combining vibration with ideas at the same time.
That's exactly right. Right. But we understood that was a connection of unity
Right.
for Black people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and so
Absolutely.
that was one of those things that we knew and had. And my family grew up with Earth, Wind, and Fire, so
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
it was a whole. Everybody had their song and big, huge at the album, and we
Yeah.
loved listening to that album, right? And
Right,
that's what it was
right.
all about,
Right.
right? But that was that. That was what
Yeah,
was
yeah,
going
no, that's
on.
real though. That's real. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. It
yeah.
was a
So,
great thing.
but they left something that we all should, to me, I think, continue to aspire to follow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because that's a powerful legacy there. So 100 Earth, Wind, and Fire, 100%.
Yeah. Now it's interesting because, like, as we talk about music just in general, I kind of did just a cursory search, and there was like worldwide, there are probably 40 different recognized deities that were associated with music. Right.
Yep,
It was obviously a very important concept
yep,
in northern Kemetic. I know that uh, 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 Hathor was associated with music. I think
yep,
she had offspring that was associated with the sistrum, which
yep,
was again music. The Greeks had, I think, Apollo was associated with music.
yep.
So there was a lot of focus on the power of commanding that. But and didn't Apollo even carry like a, what did he carry with him? He carried
Like a
some
heart.
musical, like a harp. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was some type of harp,
yeah.
right? So music was very powerful. I can't remember. You might remember the Greek who went down to the underworld and was able to get back from the underworld by playing music, right? That stimulated Hades.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
I can't
I can't
remember.
remember exactly who it was, but there's a lot of stories about music and like how powerful music and vibration actually was.
Right. Exactly. And that's again, when you're talking about, right, all the history, of course, for the Greeks mythology, but for us, right, it's all about culture that has passed down from generation to generation. I wanted to bring these two up, man. I have to show you this.
Okay.